That's right, guys. You know what time it is. It's time to learn about the rear deltoid. Let me show you how important this muscle is. Listen carefully. See that muscle in the back of my shoulder? Hold on real quick. Let me enhance it. Oh yeah, look at that. That rear deltoid is so important to have the overall 3D look of your shoulder. Okay? It's responsible for hooking people up. But we're not going to use it for that today. Instead, we're just going to learn about it so you can develop it and do that at a later time. So check it out. This rear deltoid, most people just ignore it. They don't think about because they can't see it. They don't think about these isolation rear deltoid exercises. Instead, they think I'm rowing, I'm hitting my back muscles, which they are in a sense. But a lot of people tend to, when they work their back out, they go back and they stop here. They don't follow through and fully contract that rear deltoid. Even then, that might not be enough stimulus to grow the muscle. With that said, in this video, we're going to go to the gym right now, and I'm going to show you the best exercises that grow that rear deltoid to give you that overall 3D look. Keep in mind, we're only learning about rear deltoids today. I will talk about the lateral deltoid in a different video. Here we go. Alright guys, welcome to the gym. So I'm going to show you some of my favorite rear delt exercises here. I'm starting off with the rear dumbbell reverse fly. One of my favorite ones. Keep in mind on the bottom of the movement, there's not as much tension or resistance, but at the top part, you're gaining the most out of it. As you can see, I'm in like a W form that is in the line of the fibers. As I burn out, I like to go into these straight arm reverse flies, 45-degree angle, just raising up until it stops. It stops on its own, contracts. You don't want to overly exaggerate it. You start using other muscles. Here we're doing the reverse flies pulley version. Now this covers the entire range of motion with tension. You can keep it light. Again, 45-degree angle. You can see I'm not going straight out, slight bent elbows. It's going to always involve a little bit of traps and rhomboids, but the rear delts are getting slammed right here. And the more mind muscle connection you have, the better you'll get it. These are some of the best exercises here. These first two are by far my favorite. Probably the only ones you really need. But moving on to the next one here. Very popular and easy, convenient one. Rear delt fly machine. Again, bent elbows, reverse fly. 45-degree angle. I like to scoop my butt back a little bit, put my chest on there, put you at a really good angle and hitting those rear delts. Keep it light. Sets a 10 to 20, whatever you're comfortable with. You gotta make sure you feel it. Again, you can see those traps working. Alright, on this one we got the seated row using the pulleys and the single hand grip to allow for full extension of the rear delt. Now you can see the position I'm going in is I'm just really focusing on pulling with the elbows, which, pulls with the rear delt. It's going to include a little bit of that scapular retraction, which is going to hit the mid traps and rhomboids, but not much. If you focus on the rear delts here, you're going to feel the contraction. You're going to feel the burnout coming from the rear delts before anything. These are just rear delt focus rows here. Here goes a bonus one I threw in. I do these from time to time. Do them single arm. If you have a machine like this, you can experiment with it. It's a great one to really isolate the rear delt. Just pushing with the elbows, just pushing back in that 45-degree angle, which is the line of the fibers. Perfect one. Saw this one off of YouTube. I forget the guy's name, but it's it definitely when they measured it with the EMG, it had a high activation for hitting the rear delts, one of the highest. Just using that elbow to drive it up. Keep in mind, anytime you're doing any delt exercise, you want to pretend that you got strings on you and someone's just picking you up like Pinocchio. So that'll really help you with the mind muscle connection. Just pretend you have strings there and you're just getting pulled up. Otherwise, you're going to be driving with other muscles you don't want to.
You want to really work on that mind muscle connection with the rear delts. All right, so I threw these in here. I don't always do these because I like the other version better, where you just bend over without the support. But this one still is a great one if you like to have that chest support. I probably could have put this bench down like one more notch, but I'm just not used to using this bench at this gym and just kind of threw it in there. But anyways, as you can see, always when you're working these rear delts, most important thing to take away is going at that 45-degree angle. Otherwise, you just end up working a lot of that lateral delt, which is okay. But if you're trying to aim for that rear delt, you got to go behind the body. Behind the body. Look at that. Main takeaway, guys. If you enjoyed this video, like it, subscribe, comment. Let me know about your rear delt experience. It is the best exercise for the shoulders, one of the hardest muscles to develop besides the lateral delt, which we're going to get into in the next video. Thanks for watching. Talk to you on the next one.